2016. There you are, princess.
1 second, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Man, chicks love to flirt, don't they? Definitely in fast food joints. They look at your whip and be like, ooh, girl, I got me one. No, chick, I want my food. He called me princess. I call every woman princess. That's just the way we talk. We're very respectful. Ah. So let's get to it. Chris Tucker. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Is hit with a $9.5 million tax lien. And do you know why that is? Because Chris Tucker has been lazy as shit. Yeah, I said it. Chris Tucker is a lazy piece of shit. Let me get to that point right off the rip. Chris Tucker is lazy. Once he got those millions of dollars for playing Agent Carter in the Rush Hour movies, and he was up to $20 million a film, was the asking price for Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker sat his ass down. Did nothing till they asked for another Rush Hour. He had a chance to rake in so much damn money, but he sat on his ass and waited for a damn another Rush Hour. And we're like, dog, what is you doing? Like he was lazy. That's the main reason he didn't do Smokey no more, because they didn't have enough money to cast him to play Smokey. They ain't had nothing to do with that. I don't do no pothead guy no more. I'm in church. I can't play Smokey the weed head no more. I don't smoke weed no more. I don't want to portray that type of character. It's like, dog, get this damn money. You and Mike Epps doing that side-by-side comedy skit was written to perfection. I saw it, so I already knew it was going to be funny. You versus Mike Epps, jealous of you being Craig's best friend and Craig's cousin, that it was classic. And you screwed it all up. And now Debo gone. Now y'all done wasted all this money and time. Yes, he was refusing work. He had a movie called Mr. President that Chris Rock ended up doing. There's a picture of it while they were making the movie called Mr. President, where Chris Tucker was the first black president. They stopped production and everything. There's a picture of Bill Clinton and Chris Tucker taking a picture while they were filming it. He just happened to run into Bill Clinton. And he said, I'm doing a movie of the first black president. And Bill Clinton told him, don't you know I've already completed that? And laughed with him. Don't you know I've already completed that? I'm the first black president. You don't believe me? Google it. The movie was called Mr. President. And the movie was filmed with Chris Rock called Head of State. Chris Tucker has turned down many movie roles that other actors took and said, thanks, Chris. And they went rolling. Chris Tucker had got himself in tax debt because he's in a high tax bracket. But when you're not out there making that money, you still owe them taxes. You're in that high tax bracket. So now you got to pay taxes on this stuff. And he wasn't paying it. And now you ain't doing the movie roles you was doing. He was doing artsy-fartsy films. He was in the Silver Book playlist. He had a casting role in that where he played a small part in that. But he hasn't been active enough. Those are small roles that get you Oscar nominated. You fed. It gets you a good look like, oh, wow, look, Chris Tucker was in that. He did really good. Ask Taraji. She played the mom in Benjamin Button and should have got an Oscar for what she did for the mother of Benjamin Button, being the stepmom, raising him when she found him on the porch. They gave her Oscar nominations and everything. She got nominated for an Oscar, and they made her. The money they were paying her a salary. She had to pay money back to the studio for reshoots just to be in this big budget movie that's supposed to help her career. But everybody else got helped except for Taraji, and she was nominated for an Oscar. It wasn't until Tyler Perry paid her for I Could Do Bad by Myself. Did she get paid the money she was supposed to get? He saw the asking price and was like, why are people coming this low for you? You got nominated for an Oscar. I'm going to pay you $500,000 for this movie. She got paid $500,000 salary for making that movie. And that put her where she needed to be. So all that Oscar nominated, when she did a movie for a black film producer, put her right where she needed to be. Now you know her as Cookie and everything else. Tyler Perry made that happen. And even though I don't like Madea and none of that stuff, I'll support Tyler Perry movies for that. You understand what I'm saying? For that reason. He's done so much with so many people against him. I don't care about his sexuality. I don't care about any of it. Now, people can... I already told you about Monday Night Football. And I told you about Thursday Night Football. That's their premier shows. They gotta get viewership. They gotta get people watching. They gotta get people interested. So the best way to get people interested, the best way to get people involved is to do it the way they're doing it. You know what I mean? Keeping the Giants in the damn game against the Chiefs. So I already knew that 10.5 points by the Chiefs, they weren't going to cover that shit. This Monday Night Football? Oh, hell no. They ain't going to cover that shit. You can throw that away. Now, Chris Tucker hasn't been paying his taxes. He's in a high tax bracket. He hasn't been working. So he should have went back to the comedy circuit strip. He don't want to go back to that. He think, I'm just waiting for the right role, get my money and this and that, and I could just chill. He got his money. He had $20 million off a movie, and was like, I can just chill and then wait for the next rush out. That, bro, you got to keep working. This is why people like Eddie Murphy and them, they keep moving. Shit, Eddie made more than you, and look what he got to do. He got to the top black movie actors of all time. He's one of the top earning actors of all time. But they not gonna tell you that. But Morgan Freeman is one of the top earning actors of all time. But they're not gonna tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. But you gotta keep working, Chris. But Chris Tucker has always been lazy. This is why he's always had talent. He's always been funny and all of these things, but he's lazy. When Michael Jackson recruited him, because when he did Rush Hour, he put Michael Jackson's music in there. And Michael was so happy because people were banning him, and Chris Tucker was making people feel good about Michael Jackson again. So he gravitated over to Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you what Michael Jackson did. Oh, MJ was nice and pissed off with Chris Rock. Y'all ain't know about that. We're gonna get into that a little later. Oh yeah, that's Patreon only, baby. That's coming in November. Don't worry. You're gonna hear about it. Michael Jackson versus Chris Rock is only going down on the Patreon. No, only certain people would know about Chris. You see, here's the problem. Chris Tucker is one of many people who have made fatal mistakes in this world. And when you make fatal mistakes in this world, it's almost never forgiven. It takes time to replenish all of the things that you've done. Now, for me, I have no problems with Chris. Nothing that the Chris's have done. To me, it's all good. But the problems ensue when you have people such as Chris Rock and Chris Tucker. Chris Rock will outwork you at that time because Chris Chris Rock understood the process. That's why Rock has more than Tucker. Chris Rock kept working. Tucker sat on his ass and was lazy, trying to sit out his money. When you get people in the game like that, you got people in the game that don't understand what it takes to be who you are. And this is a borrowed time. This is why Kevin Hart is so successful. Kevin Hart has surpassed Chris Rock because he works hard at it. Chris Tucker squandered millions of just laying on his ass, doing nothing, getting fat, getting himself out of shape for movie roles. When Undercover Brother was made, that was supposed to be Chris Tucker doing Undercover Brother. He did Money Talks, and that was his film company. He wrote that, he made that. Chris Tucker was supposed to make another film. They wanted to do a sequel to Money Talks. He was supposed to do that. He was too lazy. Too lazy. He got the $20 million for the Rush Hour sequel, and that was it. And then the third movie, Jackie Chan was mad at Chris Tucker. That's how bad it got. Jackie Chan was like, damn, you doing that again? Like, man, are you holding out? You hold up production. This is why Rush Hour 3 took so long to get made. They were supposed to do a Rush Hour 4, but it was so much going on with Chris Tucker, they was just like, you know what? F this. We ain't got time. We do not have time to mess with him. So let's let that go, and that's that. We ain't got to deal with it no more. Yes, that's VIP Patreon only. Michael Jackson versus Chris Rock. It's VIP Patreon coming up in this month of November. You already got Carcino being asked to put in work and take somebody out. That's the first video right now in November. Hands down. But that's why Chris Tucker has got this $9 million tax lien. He did a stand-up comedy tour the last time he had the tax problem. So he's probably going to do another stand-up comedy tour, take all the money from the stand-up comedy tour, and then pay all the taxes off. That's why I didn't want to do another comedy special. Last time I did a comedy special, when I did it, I had to play the IRS. I had to pay Uncle Sam. He ain't no damn uncle of mine. And I gotta pay him half my money. Why? He wasn't there when I was earning it. Now that I got money, now you want to try to get a piece of what I earned. So, it is what it is, people. That's why I say, stay on top of your money, protect your chips. Because they coming for you. Who that did it rob? Chelsea Clinton? Who the hell you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? Okay, Juntao. Okay. Go take the bomb over to Juntao. Yeah, that's what you do. Take the bomb to Juntao. Here, Carter, I got the bomb. I don't want the bomb. Take the bomb to Juntao. Take the bomb over to Juntao. So, yeah, you didn't know there was going to be a Rush Hour 4. And Jackie Chan was staying in shape, staying ready for, Rush Hour 4. Chris Tucker messed all that up. Now there will never be a Rush Hour. Oh, Brett Ratner, yeah, that ain't looking too good for him. Him and Russ, and way too many crazies. And they done did a lot of crazy stuff with these women. And now that ain't gonna look too good for him. He ain't want to do next Friday because they ain't had the money for him. Q wasn't paying him that much. So he was like going to use him for a feature. Okay, I've been seeing you a lot, Calvin. Calvin, why do you need us for business? Do you understand what you're saying? Why do you need us for business? I don't know. I don't have any business format. I don't have any performer from you. I don't have a plan. I don't have a format. I don't even know what business you're talking about. You keep saying, oh, I need you for bid. I need you for bid. Just, you know how many people do the stuff that you do? I appreciate the Cash App and the Super Chat. But I've been trying to talk to you about that. Dude, what do you mean for business? Like, I don't even know what that means. What would you need us for? You see, when we tell people to get involved, we tell people to get your own thing going because you want to do it, not to try to get in business with us. Me and Kwame is not in business. We do, and we get involved in charity work because that's what we see that's a need and a necessity, that what we need. And it needs some assistance, or you have something, and people have done it the right way. A lot of you guys are not doing this thing the right way, and y'all doing it just for the attention of just saying, hey, we want Kwame and Carcino involved in the project. That's not, don't do it with the hopes of that happening, because people have things going on that they might not be able to get involved in. Okay, you're a disabled vet. Okay, I get that. You said that before. But what does that have to do with the business performer that you have in place for us? Like, where do we fit into this? We don't even know. There's no place for us here to do any of this. I don't even know what you're talking about. You have sent none of this to any of us, not me or him. But you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Exactly. It could be that at this point. You know, we don't know. I've had trolls come up and do all kind of crazy stuff. So we don't know who's legit and who's not. But people who have actually sent over business performance. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show, you feel me? I don't know what a jack boy is, but it just might be. You know, we don't know. I don't know him. But we see no business plans. So I don't understand this. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm out. Thanks for your time. It's your boy Carcino 1.